Parents strongly caution the following programs are intended for mature audiences over the age of 18. These programs may contain some material that many parents would not find suitable for children and may include intense violence, sexual situations, coarse language, and suggestive dialogue.
With all this unbridled kindness? Oh crap in a bag. How funny. And I'm so burned out today and tired. I'm burned out and tired.
Where are we?
I appreciate the applause, but don't get your hopes up, ladies and gentlemen. Don't get your freaking hopes up.
They went away quick. I didn't mean to do that. See the control I have over the audience?
You're...
Now! Oh, they went away.
Now, quiet. Now.
Hey.
Now.
They're talking back.
Now. Oh, never mind.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Don't get your hopes up, ladies and gentlemen. It's the end of the world. It's the end of the radio show. The radio show's ending. It's over. My career is over. Dirty John, your career over.
It was over a long time ago.
Bill Parker, your career ended 1 month ago. Bill Parker, his career is over. What? Oh, that sounded like a little rabbit doing a little air fart by a rabbit.
Oh, come on. Give me a break.
All right.
Oh, can I have one of those days?
Yeah. Whatever. That's my favorite thing right now. Whatever.
Jeez.
That's clever, right? And it rhymes! Clever, whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting, scintillating episode of No Positive Radio. My name, as always, is Paul Hullabaloo, sitting directly in front of me. The minister of all is electronically motivated. At 12 o'clock, his name is...
Dirty John Winterbottom.
I know him as Johnny, or Mr. Fancy Pants.
John. I like that. When I was little, they used to call me John when I was a boy.
And in school, didn't the teachers call you Johnson?
Yes. Yep.
But not Johnson. They called you Johnson.
Well, that's like my
Johnson.
middle name. I have like two middle names.
What was it like? What was it like growing up in Shunkchester in England? What was that like? The first 7 years of your life, of course, were spent in Shunkchester.
Yes.
A little duchy.
Yes. My memories are few, but a lot of grass.
Fields.
Fields, yes, fields of grass.
Running in fields.
Yes, a lot of running around, and not a lot of contact with other people. A lot of animals. I hung around and I talked to goats mainly. They were my friends.
I think it's amazing how much of your accent you've retained after all these years. To me, it's startling how British you sound day to day.
And my parents, were American, and they moved there and had me over there. So it's amazing how the English accent does sort of stick with you over the years.
I mean, it's weird. You even meet people from the English lands, the English islands, for instance, who don't have such a London accent as yours.
I'm used to an English accent. I have a lot of trouble understanding you a lot of time. I stop you a lot.
Do you speak American?
I can't go right into an American accent. No, sometimes I find myself slipping into it.
But it's weird. I'm just starting to piece something together here.
Yeah.
So much of the time you spend nodding at me blankly. Yeah. I start to think maybe he doesn't totally understand American.
I have to kind of piece it together afterwards through the accent. You're thick, heavy American.
Because you're very you're kind of Britishistic.
Yeah.
I'm totally Americanized.
Yes.
You are what?
Britishistic.
And I'm what?
Americanized.
So we have a little bit of... It's like this radio show is important because culturally we're bridging a gap.
We are.
That's what we're doing right now. Bridging a cultural gap. We're like, hyperbolically, we're extending hands to each other. Like allegorically.
Yeah.
Metaphorically.
Uh-huh. And
it's an alliteration.
It's a syntax thing.
It's totally a comma.
Yeah.
We're just extending hands, but not really, philosophically, enigmatically, vociferously.
Keep going.
We are just extending hands to each other. Me, an
Across
American,
the seas.
a young American, a brash young, a handsome and startlingly brash young American patriot. Mm-hmm. And you, a very Britishistic, London-speaking Londoner. Mm-hmm. And it's strange that
they say you can
quiet. I'm speaking. It's strange how that we come together like this as one, and not just as one, thematically, but or what's the word? Not literally, but not not religiously.
Figuratively.
Yes.
Yes.
I'll take it. Not figure. What was I saying though? What was
not
I
literally, but figuratively.
But what was I saying wasn't literally?
I have no idea. Why don't we move on?
Okay. So we spent today doing what?
We were recording for our upcoming album with the Cringe.
Mr. Paul Sousa on bass, the Miracle Mark Wilcox, of course, on drums, myself, Paul Hullabaloo, primary lyricist, minister of propaganda, and primary vocalist, and Dirty John Johnson, Johnny Winterbottom on the axe.
Yes.
Harbinger of the Noble Six String.
Also penning most of the musical parts.
I like you said penning. Again, going back to the British.
Oh, of course.
That's like a very...
Well, I don't know what other word you guys would use, but that's just natural for me to say.
It's a very Englandy type of thing to say. You don't say I wrote it. I penned it. I'm
penning.
I'm penning it.
Yes.
Right now, I just spent a half hour penning some stuff for the radio show. I was penning it up. I penned it up.
Yes.
See what I'm saying?
Yes. You use the pens.
It's funny that you would demonstrate that after we just discussed that. Now you're demonstrating it.
Well,
I like that. And it was like all syntax.
Yes.
Total vociferous syntax right there. Totally. So anyway, we recorded. So Dirty John and I run down.
And segue too. If you go to our website now, there's a link to our MP3 site where you can begin to download some music by the Cringe,
including the first song that's up there, 3 Minute Goodbye, from our upcoming album, Pathos of Glory, which we'll be finishing very shortly.
As the songs get finished, they'll be put up there as well. You can either stream it in and just listen to right away, or you can actually download the song and then burn it to CD or whatever, but it's there.
Something just occurred to me.
Yeah, go ahead.
I just have had a notion in my head.
Okay.
Now, I know my head is slightly pounding from screaming unintelligible vocals into a microphone while the pulse-pounding, non-sensory noise of sonic rock and roll was pounding in my ears all day.
Yeah.
But something else just pounded, kind of an... I was going to say an anorexia, but I meant... I want to say, what is it called? When a vessel in your brain explodes. Anorexia.
Anorexia.
A total anorexia happened in my brain a minute ago, and I'm bleeding out.
Okay.
I'm totally bleeding out,
What
and
happened?
I'm not hungry, frankly.
Okay.
I won't eat, even if you give me something good for my tummy, because of that fact.
What popped?
I'm sensitive about it.
What popped in your brain?
Don't talk about it.
Come on.
Well, God forbid I go off a little bit here.
Because then it's so hard to get you back on track.
I just wanted you, in the future, I want to make a mental note here for the future. I want you to remind me in the future, if I ever should have the opportunity to get a girl pregnant, or a woman even, probably not a woman though, probably a girl.
Yeah.
If I ever get a girl pregnant, probably Amanda at this point. Today, it would. If I'm going to get a girl pregnant, it'll be Amanda.
Yeah.
Or an Asian girl.
I hope to God her parents aren't listening.
I think they do.
They're having a heart attack right now.
Well, hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you.
Never mind her.
I hang around with a Britishy-looking kid. If I ever have a kid that is retarded or has Down syndrome, I want you to remind me to name the child Shut Up. Frankly, I just realized that. I mean, it just like popped into my head. It was like like I said, an anorexia.
Why would you name the kid Shut Up?
Just so basically other parents at PTA meetings, Little League games, etc. don't become judgmental or critical of my parenting techniques.
Yeah.
I'll name my kid Shut Up. That will be his first name. I think that's going to solve the problem right off the bat. For instance, Danny, why is the pun upside down? Shut up. And everybody's like, that was easy.
But all he's going to do is say, what?
Danny, why does the bear have 2 asses?
Shut up.
Shut up. Shut up. Frankly, I've also just decided, while we're going on the naming thing, I should get out a baby name book. While we're on the naming thing here,
I bet you could write a good baby name book.
If I was going to give him a middle name, first name would be Shut Up. Tell me if this runs together. Shut Up. Middle name would be You Are Embarrassing Daddy, You Sniveling, Drooling, Mongoloid Nuisance.
That's a good one.
That would be his middle name. So my last name, of course, Hullabaloo.
Yes.
So my first son's name, the heir to all that I've created, my kingdom, my fortune, would be named Shut Up, You Are Embarrassing Daddy, You Sniveling, Drooling, Mongoloid Nuisance, Hullabaloo. I think it works. I think it's representing the Scottish side of me, my Scottish side. Because frankly, I think it's an appropriate name for a drooling Mongoloid nuisance. Because, for instance, if there's only a couple of kinds of retards that succeed in the world. I'd say a good 98% of retards are nothing but a burden on their parents and people around them for their whole life. Always. It's like you get to be 18, if you have normal intellect, or even a little bit below or above normal intellect, you get to be 18, you're no longer legally a burden to your parents, except if you're me, and you still siphon from your parents' bank account most of the time.
Yes.
But if you're retarded, you're going to be draining on them forever. It's just the way it is. It's unfortunate, but it's the truth. Unless you're either one of those retarded or Down syndrome type kids that ends up being the scorekeeper for the high school basketball team.
I don't know, man.
Or the type that get the sympathy vote and win the Special Olympics, which I just found out a couple days ago that there are no losers at the Special Olympics. Did you know that?
No.
I want to be the guy who tells the retards that they all win.
Oh, Jesus.
Don't you get it? You all win. You don't even have to try. You're going to get a medal, and Arnold Schwarzenegger's going to shake your hand. Don't you get it? Come on. I want to be the guy. Or, they get the sympathy vote and they win karaoke contests.
Yeah.
Now, I would like to ask my future son, to come in here right now, my little baby future son. I think a perfect name, besides Shut Up, You Are Embarrassing Daddy, You Sniveling, Drooling, Mongoloid Nuisance, Hullabaloo, I also call him to short it, I call him Jimmy. And he's going to do a little karaoke for us, okay? Oh, come on, Jimmy. Come on. Crawl in here, Jimmy. Oh, here he is. Hold on. You ain't on hound. Cry time, ya hound, ya. Pain fiber. In one red. Ain't no friend mine. Yeah. Can you kite clean and I well you ain't never caught around me, you ain't no friend of mine. High credit wine, high credit when high credit when name and young, that ain't no man. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding. Ha, 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 Daddy, I won the humming contest. I won the humming contest. Oh, excellent job, Jimmy. Excellent job. No, his name is really not Jimmy. No, that's his nickname. Would you like to know his full name? I didn't think so. I don't know what to tell you.
Well,
See what I'm saying, though? The demonstration. I demonstrate. I don't just bring up theses and I don't theorize.
No, okay.
I prove it.
Okay, I'm going to play devil's advocate here, right?
Okay.
What would you say... Now, right now, I'm a caller, okay? Bring, I'm calling in, okay? Not bling, but bring.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm a parent.
Okay.
Okay, I'm a mother. I'm a concerned mother.
You're concerned. You are burdened.
Ready?
You are put upon.
I have a child who has Down syndrome, too.
I like that you're using your hands to demonstrate what
so,
the phone
so you
is about.
remember that I'm a character.
You're
without me having to do a voice.
You're totally playing a part.
Okay.
You're playing a role.
And And people are mentally challenged. People are people too, with a lot to give and offer. And I think that your portrayal of them is doing nothing but degrade them and
I think, you know what? Why should I answer that question, concerned parent, when I have a son who is actually a Down syndrome-y type kid? Mm-hmm. So let's let him answer the question, I think,
okay.
right?
Can I talk to him? Can I ask him a question?
Okay. Ask him how he feels.
Okay. What's his name again? What's his name again?
Call him Jimmy.
Okay.
Let me bring the mic over to Jimmy.
Okay.
And you ask.
Okay.
Go.
Jimmy, how do you feel about the way Daddy talks about people like you who are special? Jimmy,
Jimmy, that's you. Jimmy, Q, Jimmy! Well, I want to put 2 dogs in a basket and make an apple pie. I put 2 dogs in a basket, made an apple pie. I put 2 dogs in a basket, made an apple pie.
Now, do you see my point, Paul?
Hold on, let me get the mic back. Jimmy, take the mic out of your mouth. Go back to chewing your tongue. Thank you, Jimmy.
Do you understand my point?
What?
Do you see how much
I wasn't
your
listening.
son
You were talking
has
to him.
to offer and give, isn't it? I mean...
He's a giver. He was... You know what? I once consulted a priest because I thought to myself, I have a retarded / Down syndrome-esque looking mongoloid son.
Yes.
Priest, I'm going to talk to you, priest. Father... Forgive me, but I don't love him, frankly. Mm-hmm. I can't even look at him. He's really disturbing me. I can hear him breathing all the time. I'm at work and he's at home and I can still hear him breathing. It's just inappropriate for the work environment. Father, I don't remember what I actually asked the priest. I kind of just talked.
You know what's the freakiest thing? You ever see the...
You want to play another part? Go ahead. You tell him first.
In the Special Olympics, they have the retarded kids or the mentally challenged people who are weightlifters.
It's a little late for political correctness,
I know,
Johnny.
but I don't want to get sucked down into your depths of
depravity. You just like the whole show stopped for like you chose a word. You.
But you ever see the weightlifters?
Yeah, they look retarded.
Yeah, but they're huge, but they're retarded.
But you ever notice that
that's really a freaky sight.
Not retards per se, like traditional American retards.
Yeah.
But Down syndrome guys are usually very stout.
Yeah.
They usually have some girth.
Yeah, a little stocky.
Some stockiness.
Yes.
Did you say that?
Yes.
A heft.
Yes.
They have a heft.
Yes.
They have they're very vociferous. Mm-hmm. A lot of syntax.
You like who used that word first?
You did. You started that.
Yeah. Okay.
Now you've ruined the show with it.
Sorry.
Thanks.
What are we doing next?
John Monez. Larry D.
He hates this show. I know. I'm having trouble getting
him back.
We had a rough day. But we have the most amazing thing coming up.
Yeah, we have a brand new No Positive Radio film to premiere, which we're going to just get right into right now, I've decided. Ladies and gentlemen, it's from the same producer of the Skin Pencil 3 series of films. That's right, Saul Bobo Abramovitz, the CEO and producer for Fat Prick Films. Let me just give you the back. Should I give the backstory on this film?
Yeah, give it to him quick.
The title is Forsooth, the movie. We have part 1, a world premiere here at No Positive Radio. Part 1 of
brand new.
Forsooth, the movie. Part 1 entitled The Dark Shadow of Dark Darkness. And it is a high fantasy film. Now, you say to yourself, why would you choose to do all the roles that are offered to you, Paul Hullabaloo, you Dirty John Winterbottom? Why would the two of you choose to do a
period piece?
Somewhat,
okay,
but not Victorian.
No,
we're talking magicery, vagabondery, madness,
yes,
swordery,
yeah,
horsery,
yes,
groceries,
yes,
canneries,
yes.
What's that? You said yes? I don't know what it meant.
Canneries. Cans.
No, canneries. I said canneries, and you went yes.
I don't know.
Well, what is it?
I don't know.
You know so much.
I thought you said canneries.
No, it's because you're not paying attention to my description.
I thought you said canneries. I was paying attention.
It's a starring role for you. You could at least show some enthusiasm.
Starring role.
Now, you know what you see going on here. It all boils down to the almighty dollar, capitalism, frankly.
Of course.
What's a popular film in the box office right now?
I'd have to say, one of my favorites would be the Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
2 years now. One more year to go. Return of the King coming out next Christmas.
Can't
Two
wait.
Towers out now.
Yes.
Fellowship of the Ring on DVD. Yes, in fact, I watch it every single day.
I have been too recently.
And I'm sick.
Yeah.
to my stomach when I'm not around it because I'm in love with it.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
Yes.
Saul Bobo Bramvitz, he's got a brain on him. That's why he's a producer. Called me up. Ring. Now I'm doing the phone hand.
Yeah.
So I'm demonstrating. So you know I'm in character. I'm
Okay.
playing Saul Bobo
Okay.
Bramvitz.
Okay.
Paul, I want to tell you what. I don't do a husky Jewish accent
Okay,
either. I'm not going
I'm
to try.
sorry, I'm
I'm not
sorry.
going to try.
No.
But he's a husky Jew.
Okay.
Paul, I want to ask you something. Do you like the Lord of the Rings? Do you like the Lord of the Onion Rings? And I said, yes, I do. Very much so. I like the fantasy movie. I've all the way back to Dark Crystal, Dragon Slayer. Paul, it's hot, this fantasy thing. It's hot. I've got a script. It's called Forsooth, the movie. And I stopped him. Saul, I'll sign. I will do it. I've always wanted to play a knight. I want to have a sword. I eventually want to have a maiden. I want to see some sort of creature and fight it.
Yeah.
And on top of all that, I want Dirty John and I to eventually triumph over bitter and wicked evil. And he said, well, Paul, I've got that all in one film, 4-part film, Forsooth the movie. Will you do it? I said, Saul, sign me up.
Yeah.
Fantasy's hot. I am always... What do I always say about this? I'm going to demonstrate it to you. What do I always have? What am I doing?
Pulse, your finger.
My
pulse,
finger is
pulse
where?
on America.
Where is... No, this is
No,
not America. This
okay.
is my wrist,
Okay,
Dirty John.
you're taking your own pulse.
No. I've got, what am I doing? What am I doing?
You're feeling your
What is this?
your finger,
And what is it touching?
your wrist,
No, what's inside the wrist?
veins.
But what courses through the veins?
Blood.
But how does it get through there? What is that called? What is the pumping thing?
A beat.
No. It
A
rhymes.
pumping?
It rhymes with lulse.
Pulse. I said pulse.
Well, so
many
what is
times.
this again?
Your finger on your
It-
pulse.
So what do I got?
Your finger on your pulse.
Not my pulse or a pulse. I have my finger on the pulse.
Oh, the pulse.
The figurative pulse, not the
Jesus.
literal pulse. God, it's like pulling teeth, except you don't have any.
I hate you.
I know.
I hate
My
you
fingers
so
on. Let's try one. See if you remember a minute ago. What's this?
much. A finger.
And what is it doing?
It's on the pulse.
No, it's on my pulse
You're
at this
an
point.
asshole.
I'm not doing figurative. I'm doing literal right now. Totally literal. I've got my finger on the pulse of all things. I see fantasy becoming a hot thing. We jump on the bandwagon. No questions asked. And I'm going to play it for
Here's
you.
a bandwagon. We're on it.
I play a character by the name of Good Sir Duke Paul the Unanointed of House Hullabaloo. Dirty John in a critical and crucial role, a stretch for Dirty John. He plays Sir Dirtus the Fair of the Evanwood Forests. And there's a sorcerer? Oh, no, not even. Not a wizard, not a sorcerer. There's a wizorcerer.
Yes.
Craziness.
More powerful than both.
And a fine fair maiden. Now, what we were going to cast who in that role? Who was going to be cast? What was the big name?
Jen.
Kate Winslet, right?
Kate Winslet.
We were going to cast Kate Winslet. Some people call her Kate Winslet. I call her Kate Winslet. As I'm sure you would too, because what are you?
And
A Britisher.
Of course.
You're very Britishy.
I'm very British. Yes.
You're a Britisher. So you would say Winslet. Kate Winslet. Now let's talk for a moment about Dirty John's old shrine to Kate Winslet. that used to be on the wall.
Oh, stop now.
I'm gonna tell you, I really like Titanic. I don't know, it's got romance. It's got a. Did you notice? It's got a ship. You know me, I love ships. I've always loved ships.
Oh, you're nuts.
So anyway, what we're just going to throw you right in there. We'll take your calls after this, and just sit tight. I want you to sit in front of your radio like Franklin Delano Roosevelt days.
It's a few minutes long, you know.
It's a good 15 minutes.
So
How do you?
sit
You can't
back
cheat.
and relax.
This is the opening of the film. This is the first section of the film, the exposition, the introduction of the characters, the story, the myth, the mythos, the ethos of the myth.
Light them up if you got them.
Take a quick call before we go. This is somebody obviously excited. Hello.
Yes, so are you?
I think so.
How dare you make fun of the retarded? What the hell is the matter with you?
I have little to no compassion for other human beings, especially retarded people.
Going on over the airways because
Wait a minute, we're on the air?
those two guys on the air right now
Our
making fun of the
retards.
retarded
Our
and the mongoloids,
We're the
everything else,
retards. We're the retards. That's what you're going to say, right?
they are out of line.
Those guys, we've been trying to get them off the air for a while, those two.
Let me tell you what,
Would you-
they've gone too far tonight.
Would you please fill out a complaint email?
I will.
Because I think, frankly, those two are out of line. Frankly,
They are very out of line tonight.
In
and
this
if you don't
age-
get more calls like this, I'd be really surprised.
In this age of post 9/11 atmosphere in America, I don't think there's any room for making fun of those of meek mind or Jews, especially Jews that died in the World Trade Center collapse of 2001, 9/11. Excuse me.
You're going off of what I'm talking about.
I think we should rally together for all the Jews that died on September 11th and all the Mongoloids that died on September 10th.
You're out of line. They're very out of line, and I will talk to the university about this.
You got to call up the governor. Did he hang up?
I don't know.
I hear that.
Yeah, I think he's gone. That was great.
I decree, I shall contact the university.
Doesn't he realize nobody cares about this show?
I don't even think the university knows we're on the air. Like, Bill's not still on? What?
All right, let's play.
So anyway, part one of Forsooth, the movie. The part one is entitled, what was it again? Oh yeah, The Dark Shadow of Dark Darkness. I want you to sit around your stereo. I want you to suck it in. Open your mind to the world of high fantasy. We'll be back. No Positive Radio. 792-9030. That's the hotline to our heart and soul. I love you.
Prepare yourselves, mortals and simple men of this wanton future age. You are entering a great, prescient portal to a lost and eternal world, long forgotten, teetering on the sharp brink of legend. An illusionary time and place of magniferous magicery and unheeding vagabondery. The world of Galivarius. In from the Red East, from the intoxication of battle and bloodletting, rides what remains of a great, once unmatched legion of Elorian sword masters, returning once again to their sacred homelands. They return, weakened and burdened by their tremendous losses, having been dealt the blow of retreat and savage battle by the arcane prince of rotted earth and acrid sky, the Wizorcerer Novarus of the pale gray eye, and his 40,000-strong army of crowmen, necromantically immune to death and charged by the metallic taste of spilled blood. In these sword-weary men of brave nobilinary ride, led by two great men of unencumbered purpose, good Sir Duke Paul, the unanointed of House Hullabaloo, and Sir Dirtus the Fair of the Evanwood Forests. Join us now as these haunted men ride through the Vale of Legend and into the stony walls of your mind. Forsooth, the movie. Part 1, The Dark Shadow of Dark Darkness.
Scallion. Whoa, girl, whoa. Men, still your horses, still them. We have arrived at the sacred borders of House Hullabaloo. we may rest for a moment to breathe in some of the last pure air of this once unpoisoned land. Sir Dirtus, how feeleth you?
Like 100 rising sunsets, like hearty and grainy bread, and aged cheese mingling with a belly full of oaken ale.
Men, we have fought with the spirit of untamed curiosity and vigor, regardless of our sickening defeat. We deservedly shall soon reach the gates of Castle Bandorian, to our sweet, inviting women, to red meat and blood wine, to our nightly table, where we sit as eternal servants of the realm. And finally, we return to a place of peace, if only to momentarily ignore the reckoning that follows us from the east. A sweet fine call of a morning bird of whimsy. An omen of goodness, perhaps? Flying in to grant us its light, airy call, harbingering the decline of this age of great viciousness and evil, mayhaps? Sir Dirtus, what say you?
Look at the dick on that bird.
Oh, Sir Dirtus, you looker-atter of dicks! How fond I have grown of your unpolished gesturing! Let us ride! Our people await our return, and for news of the Eastern Wars. Here! I shall now introduce you to your noble seats at our noble table, O men of merriment and wisdom. Right here, Sir Masculinius, son of Femininoc, the often-fingered, daughter of Vasilinius, the queer and quiet, grandnephew to Mantoon of the cold dead hand, son of Sir Mix-a-Lot of the stunted career. Welcome to your seat at our noble table.
Forsooth, and such.
And you, good loyal Sir Lysol of the irritated eye and lip, welcome home to your seat at our noble table.
Excellent, good Sir Duke, at your service. I am at your service. At.
Kindly and slanty Sir Charlie Kim the Yellow of our allied Far Eastern lands of Ko-Ra-Ah. Welcome to your seat, good sir.
Totally thrilled to be here with horse, sword, in armor of hardcore metal. Check it, but don't wreck it, or you get got, yo.
And finally, to our table we welcome and honor good Sir Jesus of Christ, Son of God.
My nigga, yo!
Gentlemen, we have been called together here at Castle Bandorian for one purpose, one singular reason. As you know, Sir Dirtus and I have battled in the eastern realms of Pangerius for 4 fortnights hence, where the city of Jervandia has fallen. A man-crow onslaught of evil and vulgarity is fast approaching from hither and dither and thither. And I, for one, cannot help but believe that the great prophetic war of red ink and black hand will soon be upon us. Descending like black, 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 dark blackness. Sir Dirtus, your thoughts?
I too have seen tons of weird shit, and it's pretty weird. We're going to have to do things. Paul?
I concur precisely, Sir Dirtus. How feeleth you, men? Is this world still worth fighting for? Still worth dying for? Is this kingly life of hot, wet woman flesh, pork jublets, and fagberry wine coolers worth the risk of open war? I asketh of you this. Well, men of my noble table, what say you?
Words off!
Ha ha ha! Forsooth! Then let us all partake in sloppy, bubbling lovemaking with this fine, cherry-cheeked bevy of fawning fatties. Fear not, Sir Noble Dukes, the consequences of random lovemaking, for these well-worn horse wenches are barren and infertile from the constant breaking and riding of the king's loyal Clydesdales. Their uterine sacs are runny, stunted, and unwashed. Perfect for ye olden yonder double penetrations and all the heavy humpering a man could desire. Feast upon them, my men, for they are now yours. However, I shall retire to my quarters, to my fairest.
Good Sir Duke, as you promised, you have returned to me. Not a moment has passed this 70 nights passeth that I have not dwelt upon the memory of thee, good Sir Duke. I feared you would not return.
Ah, yes, good lady. My word and bond to you is as of the very nature of the steel that I wield to ensure such said return, fair one. I am of this land, enchanted by it, and by you. Thouest fairest daughter of the river Doon Duendel, Doon. You carry our child, the heir to all that I have shaped and all that I have watched come undone.
Fear not, noble goody good Sir Duke. I, as if in a premonition, have seen the great cleansing of this man-crow blight. I have foreseen the demolition of all that the Wisorcerer Novaris has brought upon us. 'Tis you, goodly knight, good sir, 'tis you that shall release the land from its torment.
Ah, your words ease my troubled mind, but my body, arms, and eyes ache from the rigors of open battle.
Your hand and knuckles, they bleed. Let me rubbeth thouest hands of...
Ah, yes. The sweet solitude of your touch brings relief to the raw calluses of wrought iron violence that we have cut through in defense of all that still remains. Yes, that feels goodeth. Oh, so goodeth. A swordmaster, young lady, holds the weight of all things in the tendons and sinews of his sword hand. The sweet rubbithering you grant my hands is as soothing as the scent of your fine, untouched ginch. I shall bring order back to this land, if for nothing else, than simply to remain close to that sweet, pink-ass 15-year-old ginch. Kiss me, milady. Kiss me now.
Oh, good Duke, I love thee, I loveth thee, I loveth thee, I loveth thee.
So wish you, child of light, so wish you. Your love will crumble as will the great castle Baldurium, and all that surrounds it, including your beloved Duke Paul and his queer man-friend, Sir Burgess the Fair.
Yes. Forsooth, the movie, part 1.
Huzzah!
The Dark Shadow of Dark Darkness. Huzzah is correct.
Huzzah!
Again.
Huzzah!
Again.
Huzzah!
Again.
Huzzah! Huzzah!
Again.
Huzzah!
Okay. I hope you people appreciated that. It's a high fantasy film. It's not a French Connection-esque 70s period police chase hardcore explosive realistic violence piece like Skin Pencil 3.
Right.
This is simply high fantasy. You don't need to give any more hyperbolistic kind of adjectives or adverbs to describe that. It's just all basically fantastical, phantasmagorical, syntaxical kind of magicery.
Right.
Madnessery.
Wait till the second
Horsery. Swordery.
There's going to be some sword fighting going on.
Yeah, and we're going to find out a little bit more about the history of this great land of Gallavarius, and of the Elorian sword masters, and of not only good Sir Duke Paul, but also Sir Dirtus the Fair.
I remember the training that we had to go through for the sword fighting sequences was pretty...
rigorous.
Oh my god.
It was a rigorous hour and a half. That I've never been through so much in an hour and a half of... I put it this way, I've never done so much false sword fighting than I did in that 1 hour and a half of training.
Right. Yeah,
it was what I would term, and I'm just coining a term here, I would call it sickening.
And to get that cameo by Jesus was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, how do you top a film that alone has sword fighting, like I said, horsery, ... all the rest.
Yeah.
You also throw in an appearance by famed actor and meteorologist Charlie Kim.
Charlie Kim,
who shows up.
We haven't heard from him in a while. It's good to work with him again. You know?
Where's he been? Where's he been, Charlie Kim?
God only knows. That guy, he's always surrounding himself with foul people.
He was at the Shunkville Supermax Correctional Institute for about 6 months for money laundering. And I mean, he was washing money. Sorry. Hey, you know what? 9 out of 10. It's not bad. I'm doing all right. Good odds.
So we're going to take your calls. And
we might even call some people.
Yes.
If you don't call here, we'll call you.
792-9030.
792-9030 if you want to talk to us right now.
Somebody called
Any
during
more
the skit.
Any complaints? Should we take more complaints?
Yeah, if you want to call and complain, we'll gladly take them.
Or I'd be happy to hear some of my basement and garage dwellers call up in defense of the No Positive Radio philosophy.
I wish we could get 2 callers at once. That'd be great to have that guy who complained argue against one of our faithful listeners.
It would be probably so boring that the world would stop spinning. But some good might come from it.
Oh, we got 2 calls at once. Here you go.
Tell the other one to hold. Hello.
You guys are out of line.
I know. I mean, I feel somewhat guilty. Can I be honest with you?
No, you're out of line, and you must stop this immediately.
I feel a sadness and an unquenchable kind of versatilitude of sadness inside of me that is almost impossible to describe. I realize I've stepped over the line.
You have.
I should never have said Down syndrome.
You should be.
What should I be?
You're out of line.
We've established that. So far, we've got 2 callers who are sure. They're positive that we're out of line.
Yes.
But beyond that, they're not too sure.
Well, I'll let you redeem yourself.
Uncharted territory.
If you let me sing a song.
Go ahead.
Me.
Okay.
Fabulous. All day I've been listening to myself sing songs. Hello.
Hello.
And how are you, young man?
Oh, I'm fine and dandy. How are you?
What's the problem?
No problem. Well, I didn't hear the beginning of it, but I just got in. I heard the
If you say little, I will hang up on you. That was epic.
No, I heard the piece about, like a fake medieval thing. I thought it was hysterical. I thought it was so funny. I was laughing out loud.
We got our first review. Our first review.
Wait, I know who this is, though.
Quote unquote, that was laugh out loud funny.
I think we've met this guy at the call.
Bagberry wine coolers and all the crazy names. It was like a spoof of sword and sorcery stuff, and I thought it was very funny.
Wow, everything just sinks in with you, doesn't it?
It's great.
You've totally caught it. You know what it is? If this was a baseball game, you would be in left field. Popfly comes up. Popfly is Forsooth the movie. It's ascending. Then it reaches its crest. It descends. You see it coming because you're a left fielder. You look up. You raise up your rawhide, naugahyde, cowskin baseball mitt. The ball, which is Forsooth, comes down from the sky, enters your mitt, and you catch it. Thus, what did I just make? What point did I just make?
Wait, I have to adjust my cup first, so I missed the pop fly.
It was a ground rule double, but you still digested the fact that we have created a masterwork of high fantasy.
And he's not.
I agree. Kudos. I didn't hear. Like I said, I didn't hear the.
My favorite snack as a kid. Kudos.
Huzzah!
Huzzah! Kudos.
I don't know what all went down the first half hour. Apparently, you offended some people, but I just tuned in for this, and
the first half hour was all blacks, Jews, and retards. Nothing to write home about. Trust me.
Who was the girl who was speaking?
We never got to. We said it was going to be Kate Winslet.
Yes.
It ended up being my girlfriend Manda.
Oh.
I fought for her. She's untested. She did a screen test. I did some yelling at her while we were filming.
Is this the girl that showed up at AS220 and was?
Yeah.
She came up on the stage.
Yeah. ...
Yeah.
Yes. ...
I guess it was her.
Yeah.
You know it.
You don't think she's a stalker? That she's a deranged fan, and she listens to you on the radio, and she had to come to meet you and.
I take it where I can get it. So, frankly, at this point, you know what I mean. You know, just look my way, pass me on the street, and I'm yours. I am betrothed to you. I'm betrothenalized. Right now, to you, whoever's calling. I love you, caller.
I love you too, Paul.
All right, I gotta go.
Okay.
Bye.
You remember him, right?
We got a quote. I do remember
You
him.
know who he is, right?
Yes.
Okay.
He's come to a couple of
I can't
No
remember
Positive
his name.
events.
Yes, but I know he does listen faithfully and come to the events, which is something I wish we had a little more support on, you damn fools.
We might be playing, what, the 24th of January?
Yeah, there's a small possibility, but keep your eyes and ears open for us playing at the
Southside Johnny's.
Southside Johnny's in Fall River.
Playing with a double bill with a Sabbath Bloody Sabbath, Black Sabbath tribute band.
Yes, we'll be hopefully opening.
We'll be stealing that night. Period.
It's going to be an amazing show if it happens. So
come down and see one band, namely The Cringe, embarrass the Christ out of another band, namely what other band ever wants to play a show with us.
Yes.
Because we come prepared.
We kick ass.
We've arrived. Yo, bring on the drama. Yo,
Huzzah!
Bring on the drama. We've arrived. Yo, bring on the drama. Yo, bring on the drama. We've arrived. Yo, bring on the drama. Yo, bring on the drama. We've arrived. Yo, bring on the drama. Yo, bring on the drama. We are arrived in the bait, the dip in the face, and the coo, and the ding, and the do. Keep going. I'm gonna rap. Keep doing it. Ready? Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm as harmless and as gentle as a baby with a rattle. I don't like to start cause I can't stop a battle. I'd much rather sit through a cure at the brattle cause I'm my own man, so don't hurt me like cattle or sheep. Awake from your sleep, don't make a peep. Pray to the Lord for your soul to keep, cause my boy Dirty John's about to go deep, 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 deep as the ocean. My mind is in motion, I'm giving vocal backwards with vocabulary lotion. I got a notion, someone is cowering, my rhymes empowering, my brothers are towering over the masses. You need some glasses when I force you to focus on my lyrical hocus pocus. One more, here we go. Ready? Hell yeah, I smoke, but I stay away from coke. I got more rhymes than there's times that I toke. What a joke, said what a lie. I inhale so much, I got one green eye.
I'm building up so much spit in my mouth doing that.
Nigga, what? Damn, yo. Dude, what? Dude, what?
I'm horrible at the fake drums thing.
Right now, every hip-hop whitey wigger is like, dude, we can totally call up. Totally gonna rhyme. Yo, my boy's here, yo. Can he do some rhyming, yo? Can he rhyme? Here he is.
Here we go.
Hello.
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 Is this Paul Hullabaloo?
You need to get in, Magic Mike.
How did you know it was me? It must be magic.
Can tell by your frosty-sounding voice because you're freezing your ass off at the front door.
Back door, but yes, I am.
All right, sir. Bill! Bill! Bill's on his way down.
792-9030. We have a few more minutes to take your calls.
792. I like to say 792-9030.
That's why I changed.
Do you notice the
9030.
show? No Positive Radio. But when I say the show, I mean No Positive Radio. I mean our show. We've suddenly the last few weeks, we've jumped back into comedy. We went personal I think we were at the level of tragic comedy.
I just follow your lead, man. Whatever you're doing, I'm doing.
For like 4 months, we didn't do much comedy. We did what I call either dramedy or tragicomedy.
Mm-hmm.
Tragicomedy, or dramedy.
Does it make you feel good to make up new words by just mixing two words?
A tragicomic dramedy. Hello.
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 Can I go on the radio?
Sure. Let me get the guys. Let me see if they're taking calls. Can you hold on a second?
Yes.
Just hold on like 4 seconds. I gotta plan it out with them. I gotta check with them.
All right.
What nationality are you?
The Rape Dungeon.
What nationality are you?
American.
What's your origin, your descent of origin, your origin of descent?
Wakefield.
So you're Wakefieldian?
Yeah.
By nature?
Yeah.
All right. I have to ask them because they're what the colloquial human being would call a bigoted bunch of racists. Do you want me to ask them if they can take you?
Yes.
I gotta ask your age, too.
What?
How old are you?
18.
And I need your first name.
My first name?
Yep.
Michael.
I need your first initial, I said.
M.
And the rest of your name, but without the first initial on it. I'm writing it down. Can you do that for me?
Yeah.
What is it?
My first name?
Your first name minus the first initial. I'm trying to write it down.
M.
No, that's your first initial. What's the rest of your name minus the first initial?
I.
No, that's the second letter. What is the rest of the name if you took off the M? How do you say your name?
Michael.
Okay, thank you. Let me go ask them. Can you hold, please?
Yes.
Hold. Do we have any hold music?
Sure.
What?
Hold on. We're going to put you on hold. You're going to hear music. It's just because you're on hold. We're going to see if they can take you on the air. Can you hold on a second?
All right.
It's going to take like 10 seconds. Is that all right?
Yeah.
You don't mind?
No.
Okay, so your first name's Michael.
Yes.
We've discovered that if you took the M off of it, it would be Eichel.
Yes.
You are from Wakefield.
Yes.
All right. We're going to put you on hold. You have comment for the hosts.
All right.
Okay, hold on. We're going to put you on hold here for a second. We're going to put you on hold. Just give it a second. The hold button is very hard to push. Where's the hold button? Hold on. We're actually holding on to put you on hold for a second. Just hold on. Are you there?
Yep.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on, please. Please hold. 1 second. Please hold. Hold. Hi there, welcome to No Positive Radio. You're our 13th caller.
Don't kill.
Who is this? We are totally two jazzy, crazy talk show hosts. I'm Mr. Wild, and this over here is the man in the box. And we're going to take your call. If you're going to wait, it's the Friday morning fart song. Everybody ready?
Yes.
Hi, sir. Is your name Michael?
Yes. Michael.
Hello, Michael.
Michael.
Can I help you, sir?
Can we talk about rape dungeons?
You're just totally thrilled to actually be on the air right now. You're so thrilled that you're listening to yourself in an egomaniacal way right now, aren't you?
I can hear the
Thrilled. Totally thrilled.
Could you have your radio near you?
What?
Do you have your radio near you?
No.
That's a lie.
Why are you lying to me? Why do you want to start... Why do you want to say... Oh, he hung up. Well, see, I frightened him. I totally frightened him. Ladies and gentlemen,
Wow.
I don't know how many radio shows have the privilege and honor of having the world's stupidest ass calling into their show.
We do, that's for sure.
There goes one less fan. Well, what are you going? He knew about the rape dungeon. That was an old episode too. He must have been listening for a while. This kid, this guy.
He's been planning that call for months, and that's how it went down.
Pretty soon, I'm gonna call in, and when I do, it's gonna be epical in every sense of the word. It's gonna be epical.
792-9030.
You know who I just called up there.
Oh boy.
You know who I just called into the radio booth right there when I started to just vociferously kind of mess around with that voice. I called myself Christopher Columbus. Yeah. That's right. I'm Christopher Columbus in honor of Columbus Day here this weekend. Which it is.
Is it?
You want to deny it?
Yeah.
Tell me it ain't.
It's not.
Forsooth. I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna give you a demonstration. We got a call? Let me get Paul.
Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Micah is a very, very stupid man.
See, the thing is, can I interrupt you for a second? The thing is, I just do such a far superior retardation impression than you that it's almost pointless for me to even take your call. But go ahead, have fun.
Hi, this is Corky from that TV show. And you're mean man. Thank you. I love you, Paul. Bye.
All right, I love you anyway, but I don't know how to yawn in Down syndrome ease here. I don't know.
I think you're saying he was Corky from...
Corky, life goes on. I mean, it's funny, you know, when you think of Down syndrome guys, there's only really one guy you can think of. The one Down syndrome guy.
We didn't bring him up earlier.
It's funny, I bet they didn't even pay him. Hello?
Hello.
How are you?
What's up?
Well, you know, I'm doing the radio show, waiting for you to say something.
Yeah, it's Joe.
Oh, from No Offense.
Bastard.
I know. I'd like to. You know me. If I don't know you, I'm going to do what I have to do to get by here, to survive.
You know that guy was a freaking idiot, man.
You are here. You are calling in to defend us. I know it.
Yeah, I know. I'm definitely at a defense.
Do you have a new band?
Oh, no, we started No Offense again.
Oh, well, huzzah.
Yeah.
Huzzah. Congratulations.
Dirty John.
Congratulations to that.
Yeah.
You know, you are on our compilation that we send out all over the place.
Oh, really?
No offense. The song about the EP Cops. What's the name of that song?
Is he beating up someone right now?
EP Cops?
Is the song called EP Cops? Remember that one? We got no right. Know what you want?
Yeah.
Just because they got nothing doesn't mean they're anyone.
Oh, you put that on there?
Beat people up. Remember that song?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah. Oh, it's on a compilation?
And I've sent it out to people, and people have commented to me by email that they like your band. They're like, I like that song. What band is that?
Oh, really?
And I always say, read the label, jackass. It tells you the name of the band.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to send me a copy of that. I never heard it.
I'll send it to you. Send me an email with your address. I'll send it to you.
Yeah, all right.
All right, we got another call, brother. Thank
All
you
right,
for the
see you
call.
later, man.
Be good.
Was he beating someone up?
He's like,
there?
all of a sudden,
Shut up, boom!
he is, he's a hooligan.
Oh, I wouldn't want to mess with him.
I like the fact that the No Offense guys, the band No Offense, they've been on our radio show before.
Yeah.
It was like a week before they did the appearance on the radio show, and Joe right there called me up. Hey, Paul, slight problem. Me and my friends jacked a car. The thing blew up into flames on the way to the beach. We're all in jail. Well, I guess you're doing what you got to do to get down to the radio show. He actually said he jacked a car. What's up, Magic Mike?
I'm doing well.
How are you? You got a nice, aftershave-y kind of scent on you. Oh, you don't know.
Chicken?
It's chicken. The smell of chicken. He's got some chicken on his breath. That's all it is. So anyway, I think we're going to wrap it up. Give Mike his due. Stay tuned. Kind Sound's coming up next. We'll be back next week. Dirty John and I will be out shooting dogs. That's all I'm going to say.
Big money.
And killing dogs. Yeah, that's right. In the Asian market, that's hot. See? What am I doing? How do I know that that's hot in Asia, as Magic Mike said? What is this?
Because you have your finger on the pulse.
Right. Correct. We got to wait till that
I'm
thing
trying. I'm trying.
Anyway, email me if you want. I'd love your complaints, suggestions. Applause? Can you email applause? I don't know, but try.
Yes, try.
It's nopositive@aol.com. Forsooth, the movie part 2 will be coming within the next month. Don't worry. For all you waiting with bated breath. nopositive@aol.com. If you want to check out that song, nopositiveradio.fanspace.com. nopositive@aol.com. You say it now.
nopositive@aol.com.
Send an email. Be a nice person for a change. I'm working hard for you, as is Dirty John, as is Magic Mike, and Bill Parker.
Yes. And retards
And everyone
everywhere.
here at RIU. It's a wonderful station. Thank you for having us. We love you all. So until next week, it's Paul Hullabaloo asking you kindly to subject, oppose, subvert, and continue to live the lie.